Welcome to the stream. I should be live. So, Retro Cup is here, and I'm pretty sure it's Master Premiere. Yeah, look at that. Actually, let's start out with Retro Cup, just because it's been a while since I played it, and I'm very curious to see what the game will recommend me. So all my battle parties are deleted if you're new here. What I'm going to be doing is every time I click on one of the leagues, it's going to auto-generate a team based on my party or whatever I have in my inventory. And pretty much as long as 2 of them are Pokemon that are built for PvP, then I will run that Pokemon. I will at least run that line, and then the third one I'll switch out with a Pokemon of a similar typing. Yo, what's up, Champus Clips? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, homie. Hope you're doing well. And I could realign the team too. I could switch the lead. So let's see what I get here. Rotom, Starmie, oh my gosh, this is actually... I'm gonna put Persian to the front, but already this is spicy. Because all these are kind of bad except for Starmie, I feel like. Persian surprisingly can be pretty decent. It does a lot of damage. Let's find out. Is it time? Oh my gosh, this is not a good lead. I'm gonna just bring in Starmie, even though ideally I'd bring in... Okay, you know what? This is not too bad, but Trailblaze is gonna punish me. I think I'll just have to let it go, unfortunately. I think I'm losing this battle. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do against Primeape. I'll just bring Persian back. Maybe I just stay in on Primeape a little bit here. Because if it is technically Rage Fist... Well, at least get a shield. Rotom's gonna be terrible here. I don't even know if this one's built actually, I didn't even check. Yeah. But it does have Astonish, I think. Yeah, this is the wrong Rotom. I should have switched it out. I need to remember that there's one I have that's really close. Oh my gosh, actually. Dude, what if I win this? I don't know if I can, but... Dang it, I should have thrown that move already. Yeah, I think it's game over. Maybe if I had 2 moves, because Hydro Pump is just... not really helping out here, you know? If I had like more of like a spam move on it. You built Return Gyarados for the Master League Premiere. That's actually cool. Let me think. What are you gonna run for your other move? Probably like Aqua Tail or something, right? Some sort of bait move. Cause I'm trying to think, like, you'd be, like, potentially, like, what's the fast attack, too? Are you gonna run Dragon... Or maybe that's what you want to discuss. Maybe Dragon Breath, like, Aqua Jet. Or is it Aqua Tail? I can't remember right now, but... Return, for sure. That is spicy. I need to see this. You should record your matches. You should just record them. Yeah, Aqua Tail, that's right. So, okay, Glalie isn't built, but I can switch that out. Okay, I need to remember when Rotom lobbies. I definitely have a Rotom that's built, but I think it has Surf on it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Should I put Astonish on my other Rotom? Because I think it has Thunder Shock. That almost seems like it'd be good in this. But then again, there's a lot of normal type in this. Anyways, let me focus. So Glalie Ice. Wow. I could run Frostlass. I have a return Frostlass. How about how about in solidarity with your return Pokemon, I'll run a return Pokemon as well. I'll keep it. You know what? Maybe I should put Raikou to the lead. Just because I could Wild Charge and dip out. Alright, match number 2. Welcome to the stream. Let's see what I get here in the lead. That was kind of brutal, the first one. 2 Pokemon that were kind of not. I mean, Persian actually did alright. And to be honest, Rotom didn't do bad either. It was just not really... I mean, in a way, maybe that was the only reason why I did good. I probably should have just thrown the Wild Charge first. I'll shield once and try to get double. Nah, I'm gonna just throw it and dip out and try to catch the move on Frostlass. Okay. Alright, they're just gonna go for Trailblaze, but... Alright, here it is. I'm gonna go for return. Return to your maker. I probably should have just baited, realistically. Dude, no way. That's how we rule. Alright, that's a little unfortunate. Actually, it's not that bad. They might not know that I have Ice Beam on this. Nice. That's solid. Honestly, this is kind of a tough one. Yeah. They're gonna be able to knock me out with their for anyways. It's a little unfortunate. Yeah, I should have. I needed to have the Wild Charge stacked. I lose for sure. I should have just went for the... Oh, wait, that was a good catch, actually. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it mattered anyways, because I didn't have the energy. Even if I connected the Shadow Ball, they just come in and swift me. Alright, GG's. So let's see what I get here for my next auto recommendation. Alright, 2 of those are not built, so I'm going to re-lobby it. Dragon Breath for sure, you got destroyed by one this last season, but forgot the team. Let me see, like, you could probably pair it with, like, do you have Mamoswine maybe, and then, like, you could do, like, Excadrill Mamoswine, but then again, would that be the best optimization of it? Because, I mean, Return ultimately is more of a meme, you know, it's very much just neutral, but coverage-wise, oh, this is actually a really interesting team. I'll lead Charge-a-Bug. We got Krabby. I'll do some Master Premier AUTO-REKT also today. Alright, that's pretty decent alignment. I'm like almost covering this Pokemon. Alright. I'm gonna switch in Alomomola as like a safe swap. I'll let it Brave Bird me. I'll just let it connect. Just kind of be like a third shield. Okay, it's Fly anyways. Alright, that's not ideal. I wonder if they're just gonna throw Rock Tomb thinking I'll shield. Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight for the Hydro. Damage is damage, you know? Okay. This is gonna be a tough one. I might have to just sack Charge a Bug. Or maybe I shield and just go for the Egg Scissor. Maybe I have to come in shield so I'm not just completely debuffed the whole fight. I might commit both shields. Oh, maybe this will be enough. It is a Shadow Credilli. Okay. It barely lives. Unfortunately, this is just like one of those weird situations where I kind of have to just commit the shield. Okay, they do actually Brave Bird here, so that works in my favor. Alright, what do they bring in? If it's Credilli... Okay, it's Primeape. So I will Bubble Beam it. It's not ideal. But maybe there's a chance. I mean, close combat's definitely gonna hurt, so yeah. Okay, so they actually do just go for the Rage Fist. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I think that's game. I feel like they probably even... Oh, wait, what? No way. That's awesome. I can't believe I was able to live that just purely because of the attack drops. That's actually amazing. Bug type, baby. Oh, wow, this is so... I'm just gonna run it like this. I like this so far. This is actually really fun. These are such wild team comps. I was just taking it back. I didn't even know what happened. I'm like, oh, I guess I won. Alright, cool. Let's go, Swallow. Let's show this stream. Show the world what you're made of. Which is like feathers, very much. Because this is gonna hurt, even. I'm just going for it, yo. But I'll save swap out. I'm just gonna... I'm putting a lot of faith here in my backline, which is a Teddy Ursa. Oh no, not Regidrago. This is the strongest thing in the format. I don't even remember if I've, like, the last time I faced one of these. Guess I'm just gonna have to go for Night Slash Spam. That's probably my best pathway. This Gliscor has gotten me out of a lot of things in the past. Yeah, that thing could take a hit. I guess I could have just gone for Earthquake, but I just felt like this was better. You know? Alright, well... Looks like Teddy Ursa is my backline that I'm going to rely on here to do what I need to get done for the rest of this fight. Can Teddy Ursa stand up against the #1 ranked on PvPoke Pokemon in the Retro Cup? Find out today. So far, I got a shield at least. I guess I could have probably taken that. I wonder if they know that I have a fighting move. Oh, well, the fear is real. Alright. Throw it into the swallow. I probably should have just generated a little bit of extra energy. I mean, I'm not winning this, let's be real. It's over. Oh, well, maybe I still get that little bit. No, never mind. It's lick for the fast attack on Teddy, so that's why I was kind of avoiding switching it in on this as like a safe swap. GG. Well, it is a Teddy Ursa after all. But I have actually won battles with that, believe it or not. Maybe this format, a lick user, probably isn't going to be that. Well, you know what, to be fair, there are ghosts. So actually, Teddy Ursa could maybe have its very niche, like, if I got lucky. Find out on the next episode of Sass Squad. Alright, this is the last one of this first set. And let me just make sure this is doubles, the one that's built. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put a different fighter. How about I lead Gallade? Why not? Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a great start to your week. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. It does help my content out a lot. Alright, let's see. Kingdra, okay. This might be an alright situation for me. They might just take this. I was actually debating like just going for close combat, but I might not have the best way to... Yeah, it's probably for best. Sleep Blade. I mean, I guess I could bring a double after. Maybe I just stay in and bring a double. Try to get the shields. Or maybe I switch out after the Sleep Blade. I'm thinking that's what I do. Try to save Gallade. So I have payback on this double. I actually have no idea what it should be for this format. Maybe that's a decent one. Wild Charge, maybe. You know what? Maybe payback's okay because of the ghost. Because otherwise I can't really hit it. Yeah, Hakamo. Not ideal to have here in the back. I wonder if I could just bring Gallade. I'll just let it go through. I might just have to sack Gallade. Oh, it lives. It's a little brutal. I'm gonna shield it. I probably could have just let it go through, realistically. Maybe I should have just gone for the fire move. I mean... I don't know. If they have a water type, it's pretty much like... Oh wait, yeah, they still have the Kingdra. That's right. But aside that, I mean, there's no way I'm withstanding the rest of this fight. Yeah, Hakamo got a lot of that energy. It's a good choice for this. I remember using Hakamo a lot in Retro Cup. Alright, so AUTO-REKT first set. That was a little tough, but I think we had some really spicy lines. I don't even think a lot of those really rank high up there on the list at all. But that's part of the fun and challenge of this, of course. And, you know, obviously. 1-4 start out. So let me see here. See what I get here in my next AUTO-REKT battle. Actually, let's do, since there is not... Let's do a set of Master. That's a good idea. I'll rotate between. Alright, so this seems like I could use this. Maybe I keep it like this for fairy type Pokemon. Ground type, not necessarily. That's not like the best formation. If I got that, but whatever. Let me see whatever I get, you know. This was the format back in the day that I got. I forget what my ranking was, but I got on like the top, like the first page of leaderboard, like season 3. It was like a long time ago. It was like the first time I got on leaderboard. So we got Togekiss. That was actually good then for me, right? Got alignment. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they just let it go. You know what? This, I probably should have just built up. They might shield just because they think, okay, never mind. That's fine. I'll let it go through. I was thinking of switching out, but I'm like, that's probably a bad idea, because if they switch out and I have to align Tyranitar with that, that's not going to be looking good for me. I think I'm just going to let it go through and just farm it. Depending on what they have in the back, I might be able to just kind of deal with it. Alright, I'll shield once. Alright, let's see what they have. Okay, they have Gyarados, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually... I think I'm going to try to get another move off here real quick before I switch out. Never mind, I'm just going to switch in Tyranitar. How lucky. Alright, cool. GG. Alright, Salamence. I don't even know if the Salamence is actually built, but if I run this, I should probably just lead Tyranitar. But I'm gonna pretty much get decimated by Fairy-type Pokemon. But I'll run it. You know what, I could have switched out something now that I think about it. But... oh yeah, I should have probably switched out, like... ground or... yeah, missed opportunity. I mean, this is actually okay to start. Okay. Alright, let me go for Earth Power. Dang, they just let it go. I guess they just want to farm down, maybe? Try to get off like a double superpower, but they won't be able to really do that. Oh, I guess they could. Maybe they're really afraid of the G-Tar. Alright, let's see how this works out for me. Alright, I'm gonna try to catch superpower here. Hopefully it's not Dragon Claw. Alright, it is actually. That's unfortunate. So they were trying to bait me. But they might just have a good backline now, and they might just end up throwing superpower here. Oops, I didn't even shield. This is very unfortunate. But what if this actually is still, depending on their backline? So they have Magnezone. Yeah, I kind of just like... I was trying to catch a superpower, but maybe they're not even running it. Maybe I should have just thrown Crunch here. It really comes down to if I can even get to the... Actually, maybe I could have. No, if I threw Crunch, I still couldn't have gotten to a Stone Edge there. But, I mean, maybe double Crunch was the play. GG's. Let's see here. This is like the same team I ran at the beginning. I guess this will feel a little more limited to a degree. Alright, let's see. Boom, boom. Magnezone. Good old Magnezone. It's definitely really good here. Alright. I feel like they're gonna shield. Do they have the courage? Yeah, they shield. Alright, I'll just tank the wild charge. I'll let it go through. Pretty much banking that this is the play. Alright, let's freaking go. I'll shield once and generate a little bit of extra energy here. Alright, here I go with the Earth Power. Feel the wrath of Garchomp. Okay. Alright. Let me just finish this Metagross off. We got Skeledirge. That's a cool one. But I'm pretty sure that's good, like GG. Maybe I gotta be careful still. I was gonna switch out on that. I mean, I think Mirror Shot won't kill me. That's annoying. I think Crunch should still be enough here, even with the attack drop. Dang it. Dang it, they're gonna wild charge me here, actually. Oh, they don't have the energy. I guess I got lucky. I wonder though, even if they did knock me out, I think I may have still won because of Incinerator versus Bullet Punch. Because I'm running Bullet Punch on Metagross. I think someone was telling me it gets a different fast attack now that people run. Master Premier. Alright, I'll do this and I'll just put Metagross to the lead. I'll give it another shot. Alright, let's see what I get from my lead. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, let me switch to Garchomp. Yeah, Shadow Claw, right? Maybe I should change it. Like, get with the times, right? Alright, this is fine. Get rid of that threat. Maybe they're double steal in the back, actually, now that I think about it. That might be the case here. But, I mean, that would still be fine if I have shield advantage. But the Shadow Claw variant might be faster. And it does more damage to me. I'm just gonna switch out because I have a feeling that's what I'm gonna see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I should switch it. Yeah, it's pretty much game. I mean, the meta is so small, it's like easy to make predictions. Alright, let me real quick just change Metagross's fast attacks. Wow, I'm actually doing pretty good this set. Am I undefeated? No, I think I've lost one. Sorry. Did I pass it? Metagross, where are you? Show me your face. Huh. Do I have to use a special TM for it? Oh yeah, it might be. But I actually have, I technically have... Well, let me check real quick. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me at least verify. I think you might be right. It might be a legacy move. Did they have like a special event with Metagross then? It is. Why did I didn't even realize that. Why do they always do this, yo? I'm pretty sure I have a... Yeah. I'll just change it on both of them. Or I'll change it on at least my hundo. That way I'll have both. That's a good idea, actually. Because I have another one that's level, I think... I don't actually... It's not level 50. The other one, I think it's still like level 40. Alright, yeah, so I have one more battle of this set. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch out for a different flyer. I'll just use Gyarados. Oh, that's when it got it. I did do that. I must have not noticed. The ones I caught had Shadow Claw. I just mainly did to get the energy to Mega Evolve my hundo. Alright. This is not an ideal lead, but... Dang it, I was gonna try to switch out there, but I was too slow. Okay, that's actually not too bad then. I was not expecting that. Alright, let's see what they do. I'll just bring Gyarados then. I should be able to tank these moves now that they use superpower. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I wonder if I can tank whatever move they still have with the attack drops. But they had Dragon Claw this whole time. I'm very confused. Why'd they throw superpower into Garchomp? That seems like such a bad decision. Oh, I should have gone for the water move. I kind of panicked here. I don't really have an answer to Primarina, unfortunately. Like, I kind of get cooked no matter what. Disarming voice. Pretty much have to just try to get like a defense drop here. That might actually like save me. It's maybe Metagross in the back though. Yeah. Oh, but it's Shadow Claw now. It's a little unfortunate, but I kind of have to play it like this. They can't really farm me. Can they? Oh shit. I screwed that over so bad. They definitely got it. Yeah, that's game. I gave them way too much energy. I was thinking maybe they would be forced to throw a move, but I guess I was too low on health. Yeah, that's game. Dang it, I could have maybe I should have. I don't think it really mattered what I switched into. Because if I switched to Gyarados, they could have just gone for the farm down, I think. And then they would have had the energy regardless. GG's. 3-2 set. Yeah, unfortunately there isn't many options. It's not as random, it feels like. Or Master Premier. Right, let me go back to retro now. 1985. It's not like George Orwell. Feels very like... Anyways. I don't know if that's the right... Let's just do retro. Sure, why not? I'll just run it. I like the wackiness of retro AUTO-REKT. Let's see what we got here. Dragonair lead, okay. I don't even know if this is built actually now I think about it. Yeah, it's not. I might just stack this thing. For the greater good. Let me brave bird my way out of this place. Alright, in comes Chinchino. Pretty much just unsure if there will even be... If there's a fighter, I'm pretty much dead. But who knows? Probably is. Primate, more than likely. That seems... Or, you know, Hakama-O. If it was that, that would actually be okay, because I have... Well, I guess Mamoswine, it's not actually as good as Pylo. I'll just let it go through. I could bring in the bird, technically. I'm just gonna bring in Mamo. Dang it, I was gonna switch, but I have to shield this. I mean, maybe getting the energy is actually good. I should have maybe switched. Because now, I don't know. Oh man, that was a waste. I panicked. Yeah. unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I really had much left here that I could have done. Yeah, that's pretty much game. GG. Let's see what we get in the next AUTO-REKT. Crustal, Rotom. Okay, let me just make sure this is the right Rotom at least. If I'm gonna run Rotom. Okay, it is. Maybe I'll lead Luxray, even though that it kind of breaks the whole ABB line. I'm just gonna do that. See what I can do with the spikes. Okay, Cradilly lead. Okay. This is actually not like the worst case scenario. What is on this move wise? Is it frustration? I don't even know if this has the right. I don't even know if this is built actually. Hyper Beam. When did I use this? Hyper Beam Crunch. It just seems so random. Alright, I mean, somehow Luxray overcomes the lead here. I'm just gonna bring in your big boy. This is a little scary. I feel like I should shield. That was a nice bait, actually. I'm surprised he baited. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Rotom can't do much here. Rotom? Here, I'm just gonna leave this one. Because there's nothing I can really do against that with Rotom. I almost want to put Astonish on the Rotom, though. Let me go to it real quick. If I do end up getting a chance to use it again from the auto recommendation, let me change its fast attack to Astonish. That way I can maybe at least do some type of damage there. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to just wing a team, it seems, so far in this cup. We'll see. I like it's still fun. I really enjoy the randomness of it and the challenge, but yeah, so the Kyogre is not built, so I'll actually switch out for another water type. What could I run? Honestly, maybe Golisopod. And I'll try keeping it like this. Alright. Not a bad lead. It's kind of like neutral-ish. I'm gonna throw a body slam into Giraffe Rig here. Get off some chip. Okay, they do shield. Probably just a Trailblaze or maybe Psychic things. I'm just gonna let it go through. I'm gonna switch out now to Kingdra. It's a hard decision here what I want to do. I almost just want to take it, but if it's Trailblaze, it's gonna be painful. I guess this is even very painful, to be honest. Maybe I could have just barely farmed that. Yeah, that's smart. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna pretty much be relying on Golisopod here. Alright, let me wait out the timer, and then I'm gonna bring it in. Alright, what do they got? I got Victini and Jellicent. Okay, that's a good catch, but this still might be pretty good for me. It's kind of the move, I feel like. I think I could just double shield and get the Victini. I was gonna maybe switch and catch that, but it's fine. I didn't want to shield there, but then at the same time, maybe I should have just... I still have room to catch a move. Okay, they were just trying to go for the farm down and not give me that extra move to slip in. That was really close, actually. I must kind of messed that up. GG. Golisopod MVP. Also really interested about how that Pokemon may be utilized in competitive Pokemon VGC. With its new Mega form, it turns into a Bug Steel type. So it's kind of interesting because they're both very unique typings and they almost like cover each other's weaknesses to some degree. Oh my gosh, Craig. We could run Craig. That's my alone Geodude. Okay, I'm gonna run this. Why do I have a lot of Pokemon named Craig? I just realized. Its name's Craig too, right? Am I crazy? I just feel like my memory is just, it's going as I get older. It's time for Oranguru. I gotta be careful, cause I don't really have a great answer to this besides Diggersby here. But I could probably take at least one Trailblaze, I'm thinking. I might have to just take that risk. Yeah. Yep. I'll shield once. Maybe I should have generated a little bit of extra energy. Alright. I didn't need to do this, I don't know why I did. Doesn't it use Vice Grip? It just goes for the Dragon Energy. Smart play. Dang, I could have thrown a move too, but I was like clicking on the wrong one. I was so focused on the, I think Rock Tomb it was. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That would have been really clutch, honestly. Just getting a shield. Kind of fumbled the ball a bit here. I mean, to be fair, it's still going to come down to whatever the back line is, right? Vice Grip. Oh no, maybe, I don't even know what it has then. Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe I had a chance with shields down. Because I would have connected 2 horn attacks here. Let me see how much this does. If it does over half, or at least like kind of close to the, oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That's hilarious. What a pitiful move. Oh well. Tried our best with what we had. I wish Nidorino could do a little bit better, but it just feels so mid. Below mid in a lot of ways. Alright, Retro Cup, let's see what I can get. Alright, the bug is not built, but let me see what else I have here. Honestly... Oh my gosh, I haven't run this forever. I kind of want to bring the Venomoth. And then we can lead Munchlax. Let's see if I can pull off a win with Shadow Venomoth. Let's go! Oh, this is great. This is a good lead. Got type advantage with my fast attack. But it does have dynamic punch, to be fair. So I gotta be wary of that. I'll just take the first one. Maybe I could switch in Haunter on a dynamic punch. Alright, let me see. Please let me have caught it properly. Nice. Alright, I got Ice Punch on this one, looks like. Dang, that was actually very clutch. Alright, I'm definitely gonna shield. Haunter's a glass cannon. Even if I get the attack drop, it's like... Respect the Haunter. Okay, oh my gosh. This is actually looking really good for me. I'm gonna switch out into Venomoth, watch. I pretty much like hard counter Ariados with Venomoth. Gotta be careful though of the... Crap, I overtapped this. Poison Fang it. Look at those red eyes. Yeah, I kind of messed this up a little bit, but I think I could still just bring in Haunter and get the W. GG. Alright. Venomoth proving its worth. Yeah, I just completely hard counter there, bug. GG's. Alright, 2-3 set. Tough set. Let's see what I get here in the next AUTO-REKT set. Kinda wanna do retro again, just because it's a little more random. Alright, let me see. Water. What could I put? I always gravitate towards my more lesser used. Honestly, I should run C King. Why not? Give it a chance. I remember this Pokemon back in the day used to be so sought after because of its before like the Elite TMs, like the Legacy one. Alright, Shadow Gyarados. Guess Jump Bluff could have been a pretty good lead here, but I'll commit one shield. Okay, they do it. They end up going for the crunch. Icy Wind. I mean, it technically will still do a decent chunk, just being the Shadow variant. Okay, they do end up shielding. I'm gonna let it go through and hope that I can just tank it with the attack drop. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw the move just to keep the switch. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have saved the energy. Okay, it's a Dusclops. Just gonna bring in Shadow Typhlosion here. I'll take the first move. I think I could at least take one. Alright. I'm gonna switch directly to Jump Bluff after this. Alright, I'll let it go through, and hopefully I have good coverage here for the end game. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd be Ice Punch, but I kind of had to risk it. Just not knowing, mainly. Good. That's nice. Alright, what do they got in the back? Okay, they got Metacham. I don't know. Hey, Skirk. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Dang it. It's a little... I think they might have Pup, potentially. No, they have Ice Punch. I think that's game. Just barely got to the move, thankfully. That was really close. Alright, GG. Alright, let's see what I get in my next auto-recommended team. Alright, let's see. Carnivine. 2 of those are not built, so I'm gonna reset it. Again, 2 are not built. Let me reset it. 2 are not built. That Braviary is actually not built. There's 2 built here. I have Behemoth and Throw, so I'll just look for maybe another fighter or a bug. Maybe I could run Golisopod on this team. Because I need a way to really deal with, I think, Ghost type. I could keep it like this, but maybe I'll lead Behemoth. I'll see. This is very spicy. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're all having a great start to your week. I'm on my 4th set of auto-recommended battles. Pretty much I'm going to be doing that all season, just auto-rec live streams. Let's see. Guess I'll just stay in. Alright, I'll let the first move go through. I'll just throw a Rock Slide. I'm debating on switching to Golisopod, maybe. Actually, I think I'll just let it go. Maybe I'll bring in Golisopod. I'm trying to think what would benefit the most from the energy here. guess Glisopod's a little spammier. Alright, let's see what they have. Okay, it comes for it. I should probably switch out, but I figured I could like maybe get a shield at least. Okay. This has Zen Headbutt, if I'm not mistaken, as a fast move. That's the one downside. Alright. In comes Wish Cash. It's kind of a nightmare situation, honestly. Don't really have a great way to deal with this. They could just keep their shields for it, realistically. Why is it lagging like crazy? I think I might just shield. If I get an attack drop, that'll feel bad. Feels bad, man, situation, you know? So they bring in Furret right away. Maybe there is a chance. No, I don't think so. I don't even think a X-Scissor can do enough damage. Knockout. Realistically. This is definitely game over, but I'll play it out. I was gonna maybe switch there, but I don't think it matters. I don't think I could have even if I like switched out and somehow got to the move. I don't think there's a move that I had that could one-shot where Wish Cash was. I can't remember how much HP it had. Maybe if it was below health, half health at that point, but I don't think it was. GG. Alright, let me reset this team. I'm pretty sure these are all built. This is actually really interesting. I'm gonna run it like this too. I won't even make any adjustments. Alright. What do I get in my lead? Life score. Alright, not ideal. It is running Fury Cutter too, which is like worst case scenario. I'll commit a shield. It's kind of like do I just want to like... Oh. Okay. I mean... That's such an interesting decision, like, relying on Talonflame here.
Prepare for trouble!
Make it double!
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth
Actually...
and love.
Extend our reach to the stars above.
Dang it, this is kind of brutal.
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light!
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Yeah. That's game. For some reason I thought of switching in Mamoswine here. Actually, maybe there is a chance if it's double... I should have switched this in, actually. No, that's game. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't shield. Maybe they kind of, like, just assumed they could sweep with Talonflame. Alright, let's see here. Double fire. Let me switch out the fighter here for something else. And of course I'm going to go for the, like, spicier pick. Ooh. Actually, this is not even... Dude, some of these movesets are just so ancient. Again, making it a part of the challenge. What should I run? I guess I should run like a bug. That way I'm not completely weak to ground. And I'll lead Buzzwole here. These are definitely, honestly, some of the tougher battles I've played in AUTO-REKT this season. Maybe it's the format and how many I have built. Because I do love bug types, but to be fair, we haven't really run a lot of bugs. And I feel like when I do, we've actually been winning. Alright, this is one of those interesting situations where staying in is actually not a bad idea. It's kind of a tough pickle. I'll lunge it. Yeah. I don't even know what would be the better thing to bring in here. Maybe I just have to tank a move, unfortunately. Yeah. Just gonna have to tank the rock move, even though it's not what I want to be doing. They really can't, like, play around here. I just gotta knock it out. Maybe I should just went for superpower against this to die faster. Okay, they got Araquanid. Is that Bug Bite? Or is it like, well, let me look at it. Maybe it's... It might be Bug Bite. It looks like it might be. Maybe I have a chance. Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta shield this. Yeah, it's Bubble Beam. We might actually be able to live this with a Bubble Beam. To be fair, though, I probably could also live the Bubble Beam with their attack drop. So maybe not like the worst. Let's see what happens here. Okay, they have Water Pulse. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, I'm not really getting a favorable team for it. It's like almost like destiny that I'm just getting like these teams. It's hilarious. GG. Well, that maybe they wanted to auto-rec me to lose. I guess I could have gone for the ground move here. Maybe that would have been enough. I don't think so, though. There's no way. Yeah, I don't even think I could have got to it, actually. Maybe I would have got to it, but it would have definitely lived. And then would have died to the fast attack. This is fun. Let me switch out a different water type. For the sake of spice, I'm going to run my return Marsh Stomp. And I'm actually going to, you know, I'll just keep it like this. Instead of putting Haunter to the lead, I'm just going to lead it with Araquanid. See how that goes. Alright. Haunter would have been better, but it's whatever. It's definitely not my cup of tea. I'll take the first Dragon Claw. Oh, it's a Thunder Punch. That's pretty smart. I honestly didn't even realize Dragonite got access to Thunder Punch. That's hilarious. I'm just gonna take these. Sack Araquanid. That's all I can really hope for. I'm bringing Haunter now. I'll shield once, and I am going to hope that I can just farm it from here. It's going to be a close one. Very sick. Okay, incomes for it. It's pretty much game over, let's be real. I'm just gonna leave this one. Damn, these are like... The teams I'm getting auto-recommended are just not really cutting it for this format. It just feels like everyone runs the same few Pokemon. And I'm getting too much variation in my stuff. And a lot of the stuff is just not even good. It's pretty funny. Alright, I'll try one more with Retro. I'll lead Scyther here, and I'll keep this. Dork. I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. And even if it was a ranked season, it doesn't matter. It's just part of the challenge and part of the fun. Alright, Credillia, this will be kind of unique, considering that this is like actually kind of like a... I could have just gone for Night Slashes more than likely here. Probably should have. They're gonna shield for sure. Yeah, missed opportunity. Because I was cutting it up pretty hard here already. Because now it probably will live this. Yeah. I'm gonna bring in Uxie just as like a safe swap to kind of pivot and see what they have. Maybe Scyther has some play left for me, you know? Right, Blastoise. Let it go through. Gotta be careful because it's rollout, like the hat. It's the occasion. Let me just connect a Thunder. Then maybe I can bring a Medicham depending on the timer. Yeah. In comes Medicham. And yeah. This is pretty much game over. Between Medicham and Scyther. I could have just thrown Psychic. But I figured they would just shield regardless, knowing that they can't take damage. Oh, well, it doesn't matter then, I guess. Maybe I should have waited out the timer just a little bit more. No, I guess it doesn't matter. I could probably just farm it. That's what I'll do. Alright, Scyther. Let's go. Shadow Scyther. Alright, not a bad start to this final set. I'll take it. I'll do it. That's how much thought I'm putting into these. I mean, again, I can't really change them too much with the rules, but that actually was kind of like a ideal positioning if I had to pick. Let's see, Pharaoh. Oh yeah, I did change the moves on this recently. I'm pretty sure this gets Drill Run. So I do not want to be hit with that right now. Not just yet, at least. Good catch with Beryllium. To be fair, I didn't have a good option. I should have saved my energy, but... actually... That's actually fine. Free switch in for me to get a knockout. Now I can throw the Scald. Kind of works out in the end, I guess. Thank you. And I get the attack drop. Love to see it. I'm gonna catch a drill run here more than likely. Which, we love to see that. Yeah. Okay, they end up having a Mad Cargo in the back. That's pretty bad, actually. Not in the best position to deal with that. To be fair, though, I mean... I might just bring a Victory Bell and take the move. Because they're going to throw a Rock Tomb more than likely. Then I switch out. Throw move. And then pray, pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of like game, but I think I might just let it go through. I don't know if I can get to a move on Victory Bell in time, but it's pretty much my only play here. Yeah, I think this is Razor Leaf, unfortunately. Yeah, GG. It was close, but unfortunate. Guess I could have used that shield somewhere. Maybe. Maybe it would have made a difference. So for here, I could probably switch out a rock type. I could run... What should I run? Here, I'll run Aurorus. That seems interesting here. I should have checked. I'm not sure which chestnut that is. I have a few that are built. One with Smackdown, one with Vine Whip. I think I actually have a couple with Vine Whip. Some with like varying move sets. Alright, well that is not good. I know it's not the Smackdown variant. I can tell by its CP level. Well, right out the gate, this is just probably bad. I guess I could bait myself to try to get a little bit of ahead. It's probably the better play, ultimately. Or, you know, that's good too. They probably thought that's what I needed to do. Because it really was, technically. Alright, I might have actually uncovered the win. Luckily. The confidence of my opponent may have cost them. Dang, Aurora's legitimately just tearing through this team right now. I'm gonna let it go. Dang, getting punished. Right, I'll just bring a chestnut. Alright, cool. Frenzy, superpower. Wait, it might be energy ball. Let me just double check. Because I do have one that has that, I think. From like a while ago. No, this is frenzy. Alright, I'm gonna just connect one and then bring in Galvantula. Let's see. Oh, this is the Fury Cutter one also. This isn't even Volt Switch. Probably better, actually. That's Fury Cutter for this matchup particularly. I will just double shield because once I lunge, I can tank these a lot better. Come on. And more than likely they're not running a psychic charge move. I might actually just go down here. I don't remember how much energy they had stored, but they probably have a decent amount. Alright, fortunately for me, I don't think it's going to matter here. Let me go for the superpower for the knockout. Pretty sure this will be enough. Solid. I still had a lunge loaded as well. Alright, well, Aurora's kind of clutched it there at the lead. Got me a knockout that definitely mattered. Thank you. Alright. So Tauros, I don't know if I've had this. Maybe I built this actually. No, I've never built it. So let me find another normal type. How about Pidgeot? Maybe so I can... Or knocked out even. No, maybe not knocked out because of the... I didn't build this. Oh wait, did I? Wait, did I build this? I don't remember building this. Huh. I don't know if it's powered up all the way, but I'll just run this. It doesn't have Rock Blast on it, but whatever. Let's see. Alright, Jellicent. Not a bad start, I would say. I wonder how much damage Surf does. I can actually take that relatively good. It's awesome. I don't know what the fast attack is on Luxray. Alright, they switch in Furret and they just tank the move. Alright, let me bring in Hakamo. I might even just farm it down and save my moves for Jellicent. Dang it, I kind of messed up here. I guess this is good. At least I did this before they threw a move. Okay. Learning a Dragon Claw. Damage is damage. That was a lot. Wow. I'll just let it go. I could have shielded, maybe it would have been a good decision, but I'm gonna see what they have here. Okay, it must be Snarl. Alright, hopefully this doesn't cost me. Oh, this is great. I'm just gonna throw the crunch immediately here. Yeah, it's gonna be a game. Let's go, Shadow Luxray. Very cool. Yeah, if you want to see some wild, spicy battles this season, definitely subscribe to the channel. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like. Just kind of trying to get some resources, keep myself on my toes, keep myself sharp. Alright, retro. I like it. I mean, I don't necessarily... And let me check what Donphan this is to make sure. Because I have two built. One with charm and one with counter. What would be better? I'm gonna run the charm one. I just have a feeling it might come in handy. If I get like a dragon lead. Or a fighter, I guess. If I get a normal though, I'll be like, dang it. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Exactly what I said. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but... Guess I'm gonna save swap and print plop, but Shadow Ball spam from this is real. Okay, so they just throw Body Slam. I think I'll just take it again, even though I probably should consider shielding. It took that pretty well. Well, not particularly a great matchup for me. I guess I bring in Samurai here. Let's see. And what if they have Skull Bash? That'd be kind of interesting. A Sparkling Aria. Alright, I'm just gonna go Mega Horn, of course, because it does more. I don't even think they'll shield. Okay, so they sack Licky Licky. Bring in Galarian. I almost forgot this thing was in this cup. Galarian Corsola. Alright, I guess technically the counter one wouldn't have been as helpful to some degree. I'm pretty sure I could take this. I might actually be able to charm down the Lapras. Watch this. Oh wait, never mind. I almost forgot about Astonish like that. Alright, well, I think it's game. Oh yeah, it has like way too much health. And it's neutral damage for its fast attack. Yeah, that's GG. There was like a slight glimmer of hope, but not, I guess it really wasn't that much hope. Yeah, there's no way. GG. That was a tough one to try to overcome though with what I had. Alright, 3-2 set here for the final set. Hand a Lapras for my reward to kind of like rub salt in the wound. That's hilarious. But yeah, that was fun. I mean, it was definitely, it's my first day back in Retro Cup, and I'm doing it completely randomized with the recommended, the recommendations, of course, but overall fun. Very difficult. I think the teams I had made it a lot harder, but you know, that's why we do it. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming to the stream. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button on your way out, and have a great rest of your evening. Take care. Peace. Where's my outro?